Hello again, my name is Greg Hintemeister, and I had some questions from last time where I was showing how eStore integrates with Vault. And so I wanted to go through a different approach to maybe shed some additional light on how we do that integration. So as before, I've got my GitLab with the source code, I've got Vault running, I've got our eStore application, nice little UI, and I've got the topology of the application running in OpenShift. But first, let me show sort of a conceptual thing of what the integration is doing. So when we deploy the eStore application, there is a catalog service. And what the catalog service needs is a secret in order to get to the Redis cache so it can do its thing, pull the information. If the Redis cache isn't there, go to the Mongo database. And so what we're doing is during the deploy of the catalog microservice, we are injecting a Vault sidecar. So when we actually initialize the container, we're mounting a file system called Vault Secrets, and then adding the secrets there. And then to keep things in sync, we're doing a sidecar with a Vault container that communicates with the Vault server. And what this lets us do is, if we have rotating keys and we keep updating the Vault server, then the application grabs the latest and can continue on without restarting. And so let's kind of show how that's working. The first thing I'm going to show is the application running without integration into Vault. And so from this topology view, I can do I can find by name, but for now I'm just doing this catalog DB service because that's what it is. And it's got some pods running. But how did it get there? Well, let's just quickly go through the what I did to make it not use Vault. I went into the YAML file for the deployment. I scrolled down and I commented out these areas that are going to be doing the pod injection. And so once that was commented out, I committed the changes and I went over to the pipeline. This was the latest change I just did 5 minutes ago, and it deployed. I'll click into it quick using this pipeline itself. And so now that it's running without using Vault, I can go to the topology, look at the pods for this catalog service. And when I look at the environments, there's only one container in that pod, and I'm using kind of the classic style of environment variables, and that's it. So just to kind of prove it out, I'm going to go to the terminal, and I'm going to list the Vault secrets, and no surprise, it doesn't know what's going on. So there was no file mount into the container running the application logic for the catalog service. Okay, so that's groovy. Go back to the topology, and now I'm going to activate it. So if I go into the pipeline, go into my repo, go into my GitLab YAML file, so the deployment for this catalog service. When I edit it, I'm going to scroll down lines 181, 187 here, and it's just a minor note, but I'm sure you know that YAML is very unforgiving. So if I had done, if I just do the wrong things, or even if I do a backspace and there's a little tick difference, it all fails. So anywho, so I think I'm good there. I'm going to commit the changes, and looks like it committed. So if I go to the pipeline, click into the build, and we'll just, actually I'll pause the video till it's all done, and then we will continue on. Okay, we're back, and looks like the whole build worked. Now we're gonna go back to the topology and do a refresh. And so now you'll notice if I go back into the pod environment, I'm actually gonna see 2 containers. I got a MongoDB, and I got my Vault agent and the Vault agent initialization. And if you recall in the graphic, this initialization container does the mount, and then the Sidecar keeps everything in sync. And so that's really good. Then in the terminal, I could actually go to this database. I'm going to do list Vault secrets. And sure enough, I got a DB in there. Now, actually, if I go back and if I want to do a cat of it, then I actually see the content I'm going to be using. And what's great about this is if things change, rotating secrets, changing passwords, whatever it is, then I can pull that into this container without restarting the pod. Back in the old-timey days, we had to go back to the pod and kill it, so it would bring in the secrets from Kubernetes. But now I can go directly from Vault and have it all synced up. So I guess that's it. So I want to thank you again, and have a great day. Goodbye.